Marina Trahan Martinez here with the Watchdog, Dave Lieber, my partner in crime, and we're here to talk today about spying in the state of Texas by our own government. Last year, Dave, when we started working on the Department of Public Safety fingerprint stories, we started learning more about it. We started digging a little deeper, and it went way deeper than what we expected, right?
Yeah, we found out that they were fingerprinting everybody applying for a Texas driver's license. And after we exposed that, some state lawmakers got DPS to stop doing it in February.
Right.
And so you and I were talking in the office and saying, what else is Texas DPS doing that we don't know about? And are they conducting surveillance? And of course they are. We know about that. They do that on the border.
Right.
But what about the rest of the state? And so we started doing research, and we found WikiLeaks from a few years ago, and this is some of the public documentation that we found, and we're starting to put together a picture on how Texas Department of Public Safety uses a company that's hired another company to conduct surveillance using a very sophisticated camera system that ties into a central system. And none of this has really been reported. We don't really know what the rules are or whether they're doing it lawfully or not. So we're just asking these questions right now.
Right, yeah, I was pretty surprised to find the names that we had been working on, starting with the fingerprinting, to find that in the WikiLeaks documents. I really didn't expect to see people we were working with or reporting on in those documents. I was pretty shocked. And then when we found that there was surveillance going on, probably more than any normal Texan would be comfortable with, you know, I thought definitely probably a story that we need to report a little further.
So what we're finding out is that DPS has brought in this company out of Austin called Stratfor, which stands for Strategic Forecasting, which is known, according to Barron's magazine, as the shadow CIA. And Stratford set up a deal with a company called Trapwire out of Virginia, and that relationship is what we're asking questions about. What are you doing? Are you capturing everybody? Are you sending this information to a central database? Is the average Texan getting picked up in this surveillance package? And we think they are. And these are questions that are worth asking. We're not saying that we want to stop surveillance because we want to be protected from drug cartels and from sex traffickers, terrorism, border, smuggling and all that. But what about you and me? You know, are we getting caught up in this whole, and of course we know what's happening in the surveillance state in America right now with the Patriot Act and the post 9/11. So we're not criticizing this per se because we want to be protected, but we're asking questions that we believe in the Watchdog desk at the Dallas Morning News need to be asked. And this is the subject of our April 26th, 2015 Sunday Watchdog column.
Yeah, it's coming up on Sunday, and we know for sure that it is being implemented in the state in some locations already. So you probably want to read that to learn a little bit more to see whether it's going to be near you or if it's already near you.
And that's what we're doing here. We're going through all the publicly available information, doing interviews right now and working on this to get the story to you, because that's what we do at the Watchdog desk. We bring you stories that nobody else does that are designed to help your life, make your life better now.
Right. All right, Dave.
Thanks
a
Marina.
lot. Can't wait to see it on Sunday. Thanks for joining us.